Are you in a strategy call right now? Are you strategizing with the team? You talking through things? What are you gonna do? Do you have a project going on? Because for me, I know that project you got going on is probably confusing because you are too focused on trying to take notes, which doesn't make any sense. I mean, we're talking, it's 2025 now. We got AI. Have you heard about this thing AI? I have. And I know it's pretty dang good, especially for taking notes for you. Hi, I'm Dimitri from Tactiq, and in this video, we're gonna dive into how if you're struggling to keep up during a strategy session, especially as a manager of a team or a project manager, how you can utilize Tactiq in order to save time and get more actionable insights from those strategy sessions. Okay, so let's dive right into it. Here I have a meeting where I'm open in it right now. I'm literally on Google Meet. It's taking everything that's being said for me and it's transcribing it. That's really cool. You can see even when I say Tactiq, it gives a little heart. And I like this as somebody who works in project management because you'll see there are insights found automatically even from the words I'm saying. Like if I say I need to record a video, there'll be an action item that's associated to it, and there'll be highlights and callouts especially automatically put in here. Like for example, if I hear someone needs to record a video, I will mark it as an action item. And these will happen automatically too. It's not just manual, but I think that's a really cool feature I wanted to showcase. So every word coming out of my mouth is being transcribed, and it's all done through the Tactiq Chrome extension. You simply need to go to the Chrome web store and install the Tactiq Chrome extension, and it'll work on Google, Microsoft Teams, Zoom, the works if you're in your web browser, all right? And as you can see right here, there's a one-on-one sync that I had with a team member, Andre, which was essentially talking about a strategy session for a script writing process. So here, what I'm kind of struggling with is what did we talk about, right? Like there was a lot that went into this. So what I want to do is I want to go here and ask a question. For all intents and purposes, it's going to be a workshop debrief. Now, what's really cool in Tactiq is that we have a bunch of prompts made for you so you can try them out. And these are powered by ChatGPT, where it's going to analyze this transcript and give me a breakdown. Okay, so let's take a look at this workshop overview. The workshop focused on enhancing script writing skills for video content creation, emphasizing the integration of AI tools in the writing process. Participants engaged in topics and discussion about improving script quality. Awesome. So we got script review, AI integration, framework development, and feedback sessions. Very cool. Now, what were some of the contributions that were made? It's important to maintain a friendly tone while being informative. True. A common challenge is that participants noted difficulties in maintaining consistency across scripts and maintaining the balance between creativity and adherence to guidelines. Some shared experience of feeling overwhelmed by the volume of content required, leading to concerns about quality. This is very true. We have a lot of content production, so that happens. But if we take a look at the action items and next steps, participants were tasked with drafting scripts for specific video categories by next meeting. Each participant will explore one AI tool and report back on its effectiveness in script writing, and there are follow-up suggestions. A follow-up workshop is proposed to focus on advanced techniques in script writing. Participants requested access to resources on script writing frameworks and AI tools. Now, this is incredible. We have a hugely detailed debrief here from a pre-made AI prompt. But if I wanted to ask a specific question, like for example, can you do a deep dive and find the parts of the call where AI was spoken about as a tool? You'll see right here, it's mentioned in here, specific tools like Text Cortex, which is a script writer that we use. Custom GPT models were mentioned, but Dimitri responded by discussing the limitations of that. That's very true. Dimitri mentioned that the script style Andre complimented was entirely AI generated. It's true. It's pretty funny that that happened. And there was more mentioned in here. So as you can see, there's a couple different ways you can always go about with these AI tools, right? We have questions that we can ask automatically. As you can see here, there's a detailed summary. And what's cool about this is that it actually was ran with a workflow by default. So every time I have a meeting finish, what ends up happening is a Tactiq automation runs, and it gives you this detailed summary that you see right here, and then adds it to a new Notion page, which is pretty incredible in my opinion. I love nerding out about this stuff. This is just awesome. And then there are AI kits where you can have pre-saved one-off kind of questions that you can get answered, like the workshop debrief. And if you're looking for a more important one, you could always star it so that it pops up in your quick prompts, right? And then if you have specific questions, you can ask them here. Now, this is how you take your action items that were discussed and move them into the real world, right? It would have taken forever for me to go through this hour-long call and figure out all the action items needed. But instead, what we have is an actionable step-by-step discussion that is now in text form for me to add to my Notion, for project management, to add to Todoist or Asana, whatever platform I'm thinking of, and share these insights with my team. I can always copy this and share it with a Google Doc or with that obviously Notion page from earlier so that they can see things for themselves. So with that being said, if you're interested in trying this tool out and enhancing your meetings to the point to where you have your action items actually extracted from the strategy calls rather than just talking into a void for an hour on a strategy call, I definitely recommend that you try out Tactiq.io by going to the Chrome store and trying it out for free today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.